Are you ready for a crochet party? Wow, I just cringe every time I see that clip from my very first YouTube video. As you can see from this clip here, I did an awful lot of takes. It took me a long time to get the confidence and to not stumble over my words. Now I don't really care if I stumble over my words too much. I just sort of stop and start again and edit it out as I go along. But right at the beginning I did the whole thing and then did the whole thing again and then the whole thing again, and it took forever. Anyway, my name's Karen Stangroom, this is Conquer Crochet, and it's Conquer Crochet's 3rd birthday. So I wanted to show you in this video some of the videos that we've had over the past 3 years, going right back to the very beginning and up to the present day. Today we are going to learn how to hold your yarn, how to hold your hook, and how to chain stitch. In today's video I'm going to show you how to double crochet. And from double crochet we went to the half treble, then we looked at all the different trebles. So we had the treble, the double and the triple treble. Obviously these were in UK terms. And then we looked at common mistakes and weaving in your ends. So I really wanted people to get crocheting and making things as soon as possible. So we made the charm bracelet and we had the scrunchies, and then we made the ear warmers. So all nice simple patterns using the techniques we'd already learnt. So in January 2020 I figured out how I could change my right-handed stitch tutorial videos and convert them into left-handed ones. Lots of people had asked me, was it possible to do it? And I'm like, oh no, I'll try. So I spent a long time familiarising myself with the software, and I figured out how I could do it and flip it around. So from January 2020 I was doing left-handed videos. I went right back through all of my old videos, and the ones that could flip I did. Some of them they flipped and the writing went backwards as well, but you know, there was only so much I could do, and I did my best there. But from that point on all of my tutorial videos were left and right-handed. We now have over 60 videos in the left-handed Stitchionary and in the right-handed Stitchionary. So there are lots of videos there for you guys to go and have a look at. I have to admit some of them are better recorded than others. Since I changed to using a proper camera, things have got better. I've got better microphones. So, you know, some of my older videos, there may be the odd mistake in them, but that's the whole process and journey of learning how to do YouTube, really. So lots of things in there for you to have a look at, and obviously these are right-handed videos as well, so you just need to have a search in the right playlist. So we're in the left-handed Stitchionary here, and obviously there is a right-handed one as well. So there's also been quite a few pattern videos, so let's have a look at this clip. Then YouTube came out with YouTube Shorts, so that was their short form video akin to Reels on Instagram and TikTok videos. So you had 1 minute to basically get your message across. So I was racking my brains, what can I do that's a 1 minute video that links to crochet? I didn't think I could justify doing a stitch video because it needs a little bit more time to look at it. So I decided to do sort of quick tips and things you could do. So there's a few of them on the screen here of the videos that I did, and I will put a link in the descriptions below to all the videos that I'm talking about, or at least the playlist that those videos are on. And these videos are in the 1 minute tip videos, I think, in that playlist. So moving on to July 2021, I took a 4-month break. We were moving house, and I needed to pack up one house and move to the new house. Our house sale fell through, so what was supposed to be a 1 to 2 month break ended up being a 4-month break, but still. So I came back in November last year with my new craft room tour and gave you a little look around all the different bits of new furniture I'd bought. So that was my new recording table, and I'd sorted out all my drawers, and it was so much easier to find everything. And then I had all of my yarns, well, I say all my yarns, all of my decent displayable yarns out in a lovely Kallax unit, and then there's another unit that has all of my stash stashed away. So in December last year I decided to do Vlogmas. It was a bit of a part of my comeback. I thought I really want to get into doing more editing, and I also wanted you guys to get to know me better, and I thought by doing Vlogmas I could just do like short videos. Some of them weren't so short, I do apologise. Short videos of what goes on behind the scenes and what we were getting up to. I really enjoyed doing Vlogmas. It was so much fun, but it was an awful lot of work. So moving forward, I thought, well, I want to do some more vlog videos because I really enjoy doing it, and I like you guys being able to see what goes on behind the scenes. So I came up with a new format for the channel in January of this year. So I wanted it to be more like a crochet magazine style. So we have 4 videos a month. Sometimes there's 5 in a month, so I throw in an extra, either a stitch video or an extra tips video, something like that. So the format basically is video 1 of the month is going to be a crochet tips or techniques video. Video 2, I'll be looking at crochet pattern books and reviewing those, or it could be a yarn review, so reviewing something in the crochet realm, if you like. Video 3 is a stitch tutorial, and then video 4 is the monthly vlog. And so far I think that's working really well, so you're not sort of overwhelmed with having a new stitch and a new stitch and a new stitch, thinking I can never keep up with all of these stitches. I haven't mastered the last one that she did, so you've got a month really before the next one comes out if you want to actually use that stitch in that month. The vlogs I'm really loving doing. They do take an awful lot of work to edit because there's so many little clips, very much like this video is going to be. Lots of little clips where you've got to put this bit in here and that bit there, and maybe do a voiceover. And at the start of the month I was saying, oh, what am I going to do this month? There's nothing to go in it, nobody wants to know about this. And by the end of the month I'm thinking, right, I better take that out, I haven't got room for that one, that's going to have to go, I'll bump that to next month. So it's interesting how much you actually do in a month that you don't really think about at the start of the month. When you get to the end you go, wow, we did loads, that 4 to 5 weeks is a long time. So if you are new to the channel and this is the first time you're seeing me, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe. It is free to do so. You can unsubscribe anytime you like. If you're an oldie but a goodie to the channel, then thank you so much for all your support over the last 3 years. I've really appreciated every single comment, every single view, every single like. It really does help the channel to grow and for other crocheters to find us. And I started this channel because I wanted to help, at the time, a particular person, but then lots of people learn how to crochet for the mental health benefits, and that is still my #1 priority when I'm doing this channel, which is why I get so wound up if I'm not going to be able to make a video for that week, or there's something goes wrong and I'm panicking, because I know there are people out there who watch every single video and I know it is a lifeline for them. So thank you so much for helping me help other people as well. I'll put a link in the descriptions to all the playlists and videos, and I will pop 2 videos on the side of the screen here to help you on your crochet journey. I will see you over there. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. Happy 3rd birthday, Conquer Crochet, and happy hooking!